We'll be upgrading the standard head unit in a Ford Transit Custom. We'll be just continuing with a full install, because if you want, I've already done the doors, done the sounding, the subwoofer is installed, and basically all I've got to left do is change the head unit and put an amplifier in and connect the subwoofer. So basically what I've got to do is now remove this panel and remove the standard head unit, and we'll be fitting this Pioneer doubled in head unit. To do that, you need a fascia like this. This is the fascia that we'll be using today, and for that, and then you need the aftermarket wiring with the steering controls if you want to keep them. This is the CTSFO 015.2. If you have this sort of head unit setup, there's another head unit setup. When you have a little screen in there, then you will need a different wiring harness than this one. And if you have the newer one that's got a screen sticking out, that is going to be another different one that you will need to get. But for this one, what you need to do is get some spray tools, plastic trim removal things, and you'll start just, what with this one is, you just put your sprayer in and just spray the top bit up. The engine just comes off that away. Then you've got two screws that's holding the top, which are, I believe, T25. The T25 on the top. Move them. Two screws. Put them somewhere away. And then what you do is you just kind of got to spray it out. Push them, pull them sides out so you can get a tool inside, because it's all the way around with the clips. Like that. Then it should come out. It is a bit tricky to get it out, because you kind of get it slided out on an angle like that. Here we go. That's it all out. Then you have two connectors, one on the side, that is for the head unit itself, and then you have one for the radio, and then the third one is on the bottom for the buttons and all this stuff that will have to be transferred onto that. So I've got already wires in here for the subwoofer now, as you can see. So let's check if the wiring harness works and all the steering controls work too. Plug that in. Plug this into here, and then this is for the steering controls there. So okay, hey, we've got power. Let's see if everything works fine. Right, that is working. Antenna, let's put that in. Like that. Let's see if we get something. Yeah.
The Jamaican scene had inspired a whole...
Everything works fine.
Which turned out to be the only way I could access the...
And steering controls work absolutely fine.
Power of dub.
Seek.
See how much cash you've won then?
Yeah, everything works fine. And actually I'm going to test another thing. Let's test the amplifier. So this is the amplifier vibe power box. Small little lamp, you get a wiring harness, you can get a, this is the small amplifier. So let's see if this one will work. Absolutely fine. So that goes in. Right, so that goes into there, that goes into there, and that goes into there. Right. Yeah, we've got power light on. Everything seems to be working absolutely fine.
For Thornbury, that's because of an accident.
Check.
This is stationary, so your diversion is along the A38 south, but it's slow, and you rejoin at junction 14. Northbound, closed as well between 15 and 14. That's because of a different incident over there.
Yeah.
Queues are back to 16 for 2 miles. There's also a 5-mile queue on the A38 diversion route through Thornbury.
Yep,
so
everything works absolutely fine.
Trains at the moment, service is suspended between.
So what we'll do now is we'll just go ahead really and start installing all the wires and everything that needs to be installed. We'll pull the panels apart so I can run the amplifier where it needs to go. But for now I can disconnect that, and we can disconnect this stuff as well. Wire this in properly. The first thing what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna complete this fascia. So I need to take the vents out and these little things as well. So we'll get this little, the bottom one just pushes out, and the top one just pushes out as well. So that and that. That is all in. Right, now let's get the vents off. For the vents you need T20, You've got 2 screws and then just these plastic clips really that are holding it all in. And that one is off. You just slide them in like that. That's one done. One more left to go. They just got 2 screws on the top and or on the bottom. It's on the top, and that's it. And then you just wiggle your way around these little clips. And this is basically your head unit. That's just that part there. Let's see. Right. That's the second one off. Put in this piece. That's it. And that's the new fascia is built. Just put these 2 screws back in, really. Alright, let's see what is going on here, because some of this might be in the way actually. Let's get this one off for 5. Put that in there. Let's just measure it in. Might be alright actually. Alright, let's see if the head unit goes in. Yeah, do I need build it inside here. Then where the brackets. Alright, so the headunit needs to go in first and get these brackets supplied with it. So let's see, how does it go in? Yeah, this bottom plastic is gonna have to go because it is literally in the way. So what we'll do is have to chop that off there and that off there. Problem, we'll chop that part off. Alright, let's get some chopping tools. Right, I'm gonna see if I can get away with a Stanley knife. Yeah. That. This part needs to come off, unfortunately. So let's cut it from here. So I need to cut out basically everything along here. So, snap me blade, need to get a new one. So, that. And just to get rid of this bit of plastic there now, and that will be it basically. And just tidy this up. Right, so this should actually now allow me to put it in properly. Let's test. Let's test it. There. And there. A little bit of plastic on this side. Right, so is that it then? Hopefully. Let's check. So that is too much. Right. So that's it, should be in. Let's try and put the fish on. So it needs to go a little bit further in.